Well, yeah, you might wonder why we're bothering.
Yeah. He watched in this. Do you want to see? Should we knock some bikes over? Do you like that, you morons? Fucking hell.
Yeah, thousands did.
Yeah, I know.
It's the biggest fucking response to any video we've ever put up. Now we have Geuze Boom.
Yeah, a lambic beer.
How do you say the word Geuze?
Geuze.
Geuze. Geuze.
Say how you like.
Geuze.
I love it.
Oh, you love it? I'm not so sure. So this is described as a beer. It's a lambic beer. It's a sour beer.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of a divider if you're... unless you're a geek.
Yeah, if you're a beer geek, you have to pretend to like them.
Well, you pretend. I think you do pretend.
No, I think people generally like them.
Well, you say you like them.
Well, when we first had them, we were like, there's something wrong with that, mate. That is not right.
We were on a press trip and we were in Belgium and there were a lot of beer geeks around us and everyone was going,
Yes, yeah.
And I thought, this is like drinking actual liquid shit. And, you know, I don't think...
There's a farmyard element to it.
There is.
But the way they brew it is amazing. It's the only beer with terroir, because true lambic can only be brewed in a part of Brussels, and unlike other breweries, lambic breweries, they've got to be kind of dirty.
Well, that was what's fascinating about it. We've gone to like 500 places in America where everything is pristine and clean, and then you go over to this place and it's just cobwebs and dust and dirt because of the yeast. The yeast are natural everywhere, and they want to actually sort of capture that, and they don't ever want to lose that.
So they brew the beer in a normal way up until fermentation, and then they put the beer in these like big sort of swimming pools at the top of the brewery, and then the yeast that's naturally in the air in that region come down, eat up all the sugars, turn it into alcohol, and they put it in a barrel or a cask for up to 3 years, and then in the cask there's all these microflora, microcritters, bacteria, all adding to the flavour, and then they blend them, these lambics, young lambics and old lambics, into a Geuze, and it's more like a...
well, the thing about it is if you drink them, they're not like beers. And that's probably the problem I've got with it, is that if you say it's like a beer, and you love a lager or you love a bitter, and then you taste this, you're like, this isn't beer. It's not beer. It's probably more like a cider, like a Breton cider, or a champagne, which is why...
Or a sherry, like a Fino sherry. It's got that funkiness, that
a bit like that.
it.
And that's why we're drinking it out of a champagne flute, because you don't need to drink this out of a pint. You don't want a pint of this. It's too much of it.
Don't have to have a pint of every beer.
Glasses I mean, there's a big bugbear for us. This idea that you have to have pints and pints of this stuff. Any beer you put into a pint glass, over a certain amount of time, it's going to deteriorate in quality because it's going to get warmer if you want a cold beer, or the oxygen's going to start affecting the flavours. So actually, smaller glasses are better for your beer experience.
This is like a really good Bordeaux or Sancerre, something like that, and you wouldn't put that in a pint. Well,
no, I would put it in a pint. Wine's different. Wine for pint glasses, beer for wine glasses.
Yeah, exactly.
I've just got it the wrong way around.
Exactly.
And actually, interesting, the champagne glass, which the French have sort of owned now, was invented by the cider industry. It's actually... A flute glass was created for cider to funnel up all those beautiful cider aromas up into our nose, and then the French just nicked it. Bastards. And it's perfect for this beer. And I have to say, as they go, this is one of the better ones.
It's a fantastic beer to drink in small measures.
It's in very small measures, and you don't want to talk about it too long because that's what boring beer people do, isn't it? And it gets very fucking boring. So let's just drink it and enjoy it. All right?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Look what Benji.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.